Hi guys, this is Sakshi and I welcome you on the daily course to learn root words to expand your vocabulary. Now in our last lessons, we have discussed some really interesting root words. I hope you guys have understood the meaning of those root words and the words which are associated with the root words. I hope there is no problem. I'm assuming there is no problem, but if there is, please post them in the comment section so that I can solve it out for you. In this lesson, we have another new root word for you. So let us begin with this lesson. It is presented by me, SAKSHI SALUJA, your educator on Unacademy. This is a small slide about me. I'm an MBA postgraduate. I'm a freelance content writer by profession. I love to read, write, watch movies. If you have any doubts, any queries, please post them in the comment section. I would love to solve them for you. Also, do not forget to rate, review, recommend and share the lesson among maximum people once you are yourself benefited from the lesson. If you like my lessons and they are benefiting you, please follow me on this link on Unacademy. That is a must for you because this will help you get notified about the lessons whenever and whatever I post. So let us begin with our today's lesson with this root word. Today's root word is bell. Now either it can be with a single L, B-E-L, or it can be with a double L, B-E-double-L. Alright? Both mean war. Okay? War or having a warlike tendency. So that we will see in the words that are coming up next. So the root word, basically this Latin root word bell, either with a single L or with a double L, both mean war. Okay? So let us see the words which we have in this list. Now the first word, rebel. Now all of us, I hope, we know the meaning of rebel. So I have included it over here just to relate it with the root word and so that you know that it has come from this root word only. Okay. So rebel is a person who rises in opposition against something or someone and has an armed resistance towards something. Okay. Like if the person doesn't like something, he rises in opposition of that thing. Okay, he rises up against that thing. So that's rebel. That's a person. So rebellion is to rise in a opposition. That is, the act is rebellion, and the person who does it is a rebel. Okay. So as we use it in a sentence, the female employees rebelled against their pervert boss. So the pervert boss, kind of misbehaved with the female employees, and the female employees, they were not comfortable being in the company of that boss. So, he used to pass some comments, some unacceptable behavior of the boss. So, the female employees, they were agitated and they rose in a rebellion against the boss and they took action. Okay. So any action, it can be in the form of, they might have approached the police or some action they had taken. So that's what the sentence means. So they rebelled. They rose in opposition. Okay. So the word bell is over here. Now war over here will, see the word nowadays you will not always use it in the sense of war. Okay. Not that actual war which is there. But to rebel, or the word bell over here can be used in the sense when you are rising in opposition or you are being aggressive. Okay, so anything which is relating to fighting will be, when you can relate it to the root word bell. So this is our first word. Our next word is antebellum. Okay, now you can see the root word is over here. Antebellum, basically. Now, one thing I would like to point out again over here before telling you the meaning, that if you remember in my first lesson, I had given you the root word anti. If you guys have seen it, those of you who have not seen it, please see part 1 of this course for the root word anti. Okay, I had given you the root word anti and I told you that the meaning of the root word anti is before. Okay, so and I had given you some examples also over there. So antebellum. Now you can see you can make the meaning when you know the meaning of the root words. You can make the meaning of the word on your own. Alright. Now that you know the meaning of the root word anti and you know the meaning of the root word bell, so you can know the meaning of the entire word. So the word means before war. So occurring or existing before a war. So that's antebellum. So I had discussed it in that lesson. I had discussed the word also. Please refer to that lesson also. So for a sentence, you can say the laws of the antebellum era are redundant. Like the antebellum era, that is before, it's basically referring to the US civilian war. Okay, the roots of the word come from there, that a particular US civilian war they are talking about. So before that war, okay, that era is antebellum. So anything of that era is antebellum. So anything that old is antebellum. So those laws are now redundant. They are no longer in use. So that's how you can use it in a sentence. Now post-bellum is our next word. Now post-bellum, as the word suggests, it is after the war. Okay, so existing or occurring after the US civilian war is the post-bellum era. So the post-bellum laws they were not in the favor of the masses. So after that war, whichever laws were imposed by the government, they were not in favor of the masses. They did not favor the masses. The masses were not happy with those laws. So that's the sentence you can make for post-bellum. So that's self-explanatory. Once you know the root words, you can see how you can make up the meaning. People ask that why do we need to mug up root words and then we form words? Why do we have to do it? So the basic answer is that the root words, they help you to remember many words. Okay, when you know the meaning of one root word, you can make up meaning, you can guess the meaning of many words which originate from that root word. Okay, so you might have not heard the word, but because if you know that, okay, yes, this root word is over here, I can guess this word can somehow mean this. So in an objective question paper, you can tick the correct answer on the basis of guess also. Sometimes that also strategy also helps. Okay, even if you don't know. So it's better not, if it's better that you can guess an answer rather than not knowing at all the word. So it's better that you can guess the answer. That sometimes helps in an examination. So the strategy of the root word formula helps you in that manner. So next word for today is belligerent. Okay, now belligerent is having the root word bell, and it means to be hostile, means somebody who is very ready to fight always, who engages in warfare. Okay, who threatens, and he means to threaten, and he is always ready to fight. Okay, so like when you say, if you want to see the belligerence of a dog, try snatching his food while he's having it. So you know how a dog reacts when you snatch his food while he's having it. Okay, so he'll just pounce on you. So that's kind of an aggressive behavior that you show. So that's belligerent. Now the next word that I'm going to discuss is having a very close meaning with the word belligerent. So we'll discuss the difference also. Bellicose basically means to demonstrate aggression. Okay, you have a willingness to fight. You imply to threaten. Okay, the sentence is, if you keep a bellicose attitude, you will lose your friends. That means you have an aggressive nature, but the difference over here, now you can in one sense say ki both of them are synonyms of each other. Okay, bellicose and belligerent, both are synonyms of each other. Okay, that is fine. Okay, that's also fine. But then there is a hairline difference. If you really want to find out a difference, the basic difference will be that belligerent is towards more intensive side. Okay, towards more intensity. Sorry, not intensive, intensity. Okay, the intensity of the word belligerent, okay, when you define a person's warlike nature, is more in case of belligerent than in case of bellicose. So bellicose person, if you are having a bellicose attitude, it means that you are having a warlike nature. Okay, that is, you don't mean to you don't mean so much, but with your words you imply that you are threatening. Okay, you just imply. That is to a softer level. Okay, as compared to belligerent. But when belligerent, you are saying, that means a person is just declaring a war, he's just going out and fighting. So that kind of a extreme behavior will be defined by belligerent. And when you're saying bellicose, that means a one step milder behavior. Okay, that is, you imply that you are threatening. That is also aggressive. Bellicose is not, when you are very that's not a calm behavior. But when you are comparing belligerent and bellicose, bellicose is a little milder. So when you are implying to threaten somebody, then you are being bellicose. So that's how you can differentiate. So otherwise both of them will mean that you are having a warlike attitude, you are having an aggressive nature. So that's the sentence, and this is all we have in this lesson. Guys, there are many root words in the English language. I'm trying to cover maximum in my lessons, okay? But your job is to watch all the lessons. I post one lesson every day. It's your job to watch those lessons religiously, follow them, retain the words, use them in sentences, because if you do that, then it's actually the motive of the lesson is fulfilled. So that's up to you. So I hope to see you in my next lesson, where I'll be coming up with a new root word. Until then, keep learning, keep growing. Thanks for watching.